Hello everyone, my name is Martin and today we are going to be talking about gear, one of my favorite type of gear, lighting. That's right, today we're going to talk about the Viltrox Weeylite S05. Now, the S05 I would say is an upgraded version of the S03. It's actually a bigger box, it's a little bigger light too, but I would say the S05 actually will make the S03 completely obsolete. But that's not a bad thing because this light is crazy cheap. And I think that's one of the feature. I wouldn't even call it a feature, but it is a feature. Like at that price point, it's ridiculous. It is currently going for $30 as a recording of this video on Amazon or other sites. But on their own website, I think it's only for what, $25 or even less? It is extremely cheap and extremely affordable for a very small handheld LED light. Now let's open up the box. Now with this light, it also comes with a little hot shoe mount, which I actually have some myself. I bought this for my other gear, but they actually come with one, so that's pretty good. They have a USB-C cable, which brings us to my next point. This is not just a CCT light, it actually does full RGB. So meaning it can do full color with all the colored beads that it has here. Let's turn it on and give it a try. Now this S05, what makes it special is that it has a button in the back. That means you don't need to use an app compared to S03, which you have to use an app to use. This one, you can just take out of the box and start using it. The battery also got an upgrade. It is bigger, and according to the website, you can use this for 70 minutes at 100%, which is pretty good. Now, you can also see the M button here for different mode. It can change different colors, it can change brightness. If you long press it, it cycles through different function it has. CCT, HSL, RGB, XY coordinates, color chips, color picker. Of course, they have the FX lighting, which is like special effect. Or is it like this one? Here, we'll turn it up a little bit. So this one, as usual, like a lot of lights, RGB lights you have like color cycle, lighting, firework, or like TV screen. The very standard one that you see from a lot of handheld LED light nowadays. One of my favorites is this one, which is like a police or ambulance kind of light. You can put it somewhere off screen and it looks like there's a car, like a police car somewhere far away, especially if you're doing a scene where you're talking like to a police officer or like a crime scene. You can easily put this somewhere so you can have that feeling that you're at a crime scene where the police has show up. Pretty fun, it's pretty fun to use. So from here, you can see it goes from 2800 Kelvin to 6800 Kelvin. I am now at 82%. I'm actually, it feels kind of blinding. It's actually really bright to my eyes. Let me set to 100. All right, this is at 100%. It's actually pretty bright. I'm not sure you can tell. Like, for something this handheld and small, this is really bright, and this can shoot for 70 minutes. I have my doubts, but we'll see. Now this light, as you can see me throwing around, it is only 108 grams. Super light, super portable. It is definitely pocket size. Like here, I'll put it in my pocket. Here, bam. In fact, I can put 2 of this in here. And this one is bright yellow. Okay, so yeah, look. I can fit 2 of this in here, no problem. I can actually fit, like, this is only hitting my bottom of my pocket. If I stack them on top of each other, right here, I can put 2 more. Like if you have a pocket, like a deep pocket like this, I could fit 4 of this, no problem. In one pocket, and I have like, what, 4 pockets in this pants. So I could literally technically 4 times 4, I could put 16 of this. I don't know why I would need 16 of this, but the option's out there. Now let's take a look at the bottom of this. It does come with a 1/4-inch mount, so you can mount it on, a light stand or like a little handheld tripod. It also got the heat dissipation right here, so meaning it won't overheat, which is pretty good and pretty useful. Man, this is so light. I thought this is a test unit, like I got the wrong thing. Like 108 grams, this feels like a toy. Like I'm sure it's not extremely durable because it's plastic. Like it sounds plastic. Sound a little bit hollow too. I feel like they can make this even smaller. Now the front is also a plastic, but it is a white coated plastic, so meaning it's good for diffusion. So the light is not gonna be super harsh. Now obviously, like, it's not gonna be perfect. Like you'll still see some shadow here. but as you can see my hand, like the shadow is not super harsh. Like there is still a line, but not super harsh. Next, let's try out the app that goes with this. It does use Bluetooth 2.4 gigahertz to let you control it. I just downloaded it and does it already? Oh shoot, it automatically connected. I haven't done anything yet and it is automatically connected, so I can change the color. Let me bring it down a little less bright so you can kind of see the color changes here. Yeah, this is fast. This is easy. This is nice. Okay, so one of my favorite features here is the color picker. It's very similar to another brand that first introduced this, but the color picker is actually super useful. So let's say, for example, I want the light to be like this yellow. I can just pick on this yellow, and then you can see this light's already changing color. It's really bright. Let me turn it down to like 1% so it can show up on camera. Come on, lower. 1%, there we go. It's kind of hard to tell, but as I move around into different things, it changes because it is going off what my phone is seeing. Do you see that? Here, let me go for this RGB bar. You can see this is changing color based on the things that I am picking colors of. So you might be asking like, Martin, why would I ever need to pick colors on color? Like I'm not shooting yellow on yellow, that would look stupid. I mean, it might not, that's up to you. But one of the great way to use this is actually when you take a picture of someone or some product, you want to match the lighting of the environment with what you're getting. So now I can actually point this camera at what I'm shooting my subject is, and then use this light to match whatever you're seeing on that face. So therefore you won't have mismatched color. You won't have one light that's too blue, too cold, or one light that's like too warm. With this, you can match it. However, one thing I wish they improve on this app is that when I match a color, I want it to just pause there. The problem right now is that it doesn't lock the color. Like it keeps, no matter where I turn it, it keeps changing the color of this light. If I could just press a button to lock it, that would be perfect. So in order to do this right now, you have to find the color you want and then just press a home button. That will lock the color, but I wish they should add a lock button to this. Another reason why you want to use a mobile app for this is that you can sync multiple of this and just use one phone to just connect them all, making sure they're all accurate, making sure they're all unified in the same setting. So for example, I want this all to have brilliant blue. Voila, now this both are blue, or if I want them to be light rose purple, now they're both light rose purple. Let me turn down the brightness so you can see again. Let's say we try soft green. Now these are both soft green. So this make it very easy for you to light the environment or a product with this same selection. And the rest of the app is pretty self-explanatory. You can just play around with it and you'll know how to use it. Now, who is this light for? This light, I would say, is for on-the-go shooter, someone that's want to carry a light in their pocket. Very easy to bust it out and start shooting. It's great for product photography, and it's definitely good for someone who's on the budget. Like I don't know any bad reason to get this for only $25, $30 depends on where you're getting it from. But for 30 bucks, this is great. Like I don't have any fear of losing it or breaking it because it's $30. That's like just an expensive meal. Also, as I said earlier, it comes with this thing, which is a mount for your hot shoes. This thing's already cost a few dollars. So I'm knocking this few bucks down already again, bring it down to like almost $20. So this is pretty cheap. This is a steal, I would say. Highly recommend it if you're on a budget, if you want to have something very lightweight. And you don't even have to use it just for photography or videography. If you wanted to use as a light that you would use for, I don't know, hiking, traveling, or just a pocket light, easy. And one recommendation I have is that because it doesn't have any magnet to it, so you cannot stick to magnetic surface, what you can do is that get Velcro. Add some Velcro tape on the back, then you can start putting it on different places that take Velcro, or even bring your own tape, or magnets. Put some magnets on this and just start sticking it on things. Again, this is the Weeylite S05. I'll put the link in the description down below. Give it a try if you need this. And until next time, have a great day, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. I'll see you in the next video.